When you know what real faith is and why it's necessary for humanity to manifest at all, and you've seen the people of Gaza, and I don't just mean in the last 78 years, because these people did not become this human, this broadly, expansively human, did not extend in 360 degrees. This welcome to all that is human in you and I. Like that just means you haven't met them yet, right? Who they are is not a function of how they are. But let me explain to you something. This is why I'm so angry at Christianity. Besides the obvious thing that it's a religion of disempowerment created by the Roman Empire after it executed Jesus to make sure that his teachings were as dead as he was. But beyond that, what Jesus said boils down to this: I put before you life and death, therefore choose life. I'm not claiming, though it would scare the bejesus out of you. If I did, wouldn't it? I could be. But that wouldn't be fair to Jesus. Jesus gets to be Jesus. I don't need to be, because he's so human. I can actually remember being him and saying what he said and remember what it meant. When he spoke, I spoke. And Jesus said that. I put before you life and death, meaning this. Western science, a science you all claim to base your lives on, to be your modern secular people, even if you have some faith, that science makes one key distinction. It's its main contribution to knowledge. Its one distinction is to say that life is never a product of forces external to it. Its activity, its movements, are also not a product of any force external to it. Its very existence would have to, nope, its existence is not. Caused by something outside it. Caused by God, yes, but God is not outside. God is everywhere, inside and out. That seems to be who you're on the run from, it seems to me. What Jesus meant is exactly what Western science said. Western science said, now what's the difference between inert, inorganic matter that's being moved by the wind or by gravity, and life, which moves around, but without needing to be forced? What's the difference? Animate, that's one difference. Organic. Now, organic means organizing. That's why life is never a product of anything external to it, because the body itself is coming into being by weaving its pattern again and again and again, just like the soul in someone who's alive and human. You see so few of them, I mean, how would you know? But what Jesus said is that in an age of empire, because empire is nothing but a condition where the affairs of human beings are determined by force, not by human beings. That means the end of volition. And you can say, oh no, but that's only if we were trying to do anything that involved, more than one of us, or the interests of one of us with just a few people, then that would be limiting. But since that's all we really care about, by then Jesus, was watching them decompose with maggots coming out of their eye sockets because they were 100% dead. Even as a child, if the Gnostic Gospels, which are too much in agreement with all the others, not to have some claims, even as a child, Jesus talked all the time about the walking dead. He meant those people are not animated like an animal. They're dead. Something that is not alive, not human, that is not on good terms with life, that is not on good terms with humanity, is keeping them in motion, guiding them. And that is the source of their activity. They are not. It's the source of what they think. It's the source of what comes out of their mouth. That's a walking corpse.